Assalamu alaikum. Would you kindly introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Bashir Ahmed Rafiq. I came to this country in February 1959, and I was the Imam of the London Mosque for about 20 years. And this Jalsa was started by me. In 1964, I was the Imam, and I thought that we should have a Jalsa Salana as we have in Rabwa and Qadian. And so the first Jalsa was held, when I was the Imam, and then went on and on and on. It's now the 50th one. We missed two Jalsas in between. One was when there was a foot and mouth disease in 2002. We missed the Jalsa. And another was in 1974 when we had the riots against the Ahmadiyya movement in Pakistan, so we couldn't hold the Jalsa here. But otherwise, it's from 64 when you count it, it will come to 50. In 64, we had a small Jamaat, and the Jalsa was held in the compound of the Masjid Fazl, the Fazl Mosque. And on the first day, there were about 80 or 70 people. And on the second day, we had a large, about 300 people. So that was the first Jalsa. And in those days, it was very difficult to hold that type of Jalsas because, number one, the Jamaat did not have any financial resources as they have now. And number two was the question of accommodation and preparing food. Now it's done on a large scale, but in those days we had a small kitchen and we provided meals to all of them. And to these Jalsas, some of the dignitaries also came. On the 13th Jalsa, we received a message from the Queen for this Jalsa. And Sir Dingle Foote, who was the opposition leader, he once came to Jalsa and presided over it. And there were many important people who were invited to Jalsas to preside over. But now that system has changed because now the Khalifa is here, so therefore everything is done through him. And we don't ask anybody else from outside to preside. It's only our own community. And so this is the just background of the Jalsa.
You're saying that you were the first one and there were only 80 people.
Yes.
But in this conference, we have more than 40,000 people attending. What are your thoughts and feelings about that? Did you ever expect this big?
I had never expected, that the Jalsa would be expanded to that extent. And for us, that was a very big event, that we had 80 people on the first and 300 people on the second day. And it was considered to be a huge thing that the Ahmadis have done. But slowly, gradually, when we went on, we couldn't accommodate all the people in the vicinity of the mosque. So then we started renting Wandsworth Town Hall. Then again, that became smaller for us. And then we began to, we hired the Roehampton playing grounds and put up tents.
So gradually it kept growing and now it's this big.
Gradually it's growing and growing and growing. And every year there are about 5,000-6,000 more people coming to it. This year, I'm told that the expectation is that it may be 50,000. It may touch 50,000.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is the expectation that we have. So this is the background of these Jalsas. Actually, it was started in 1891 by the founder of the movement, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani. And in that Jalsa, only 75 people were there. And then since 1891, it's going on and on and on in various countries. When I held the first Jalsa at the London Mosque, this was for all Europe because there was no Jalsa in Europe. But now every country in Europe has their own Jalsa.
It's really good to see that it's all expanding. Thank you very much for giving us some time. Thank you.